Well, it's the start of another week. That's always the downside, isn't it? Nobody likes Mondays, even though it is a holiday, but probably not for most of us, unless you work, I guess, for the federal government. Probably not a holiday for the majority of us. So tonight we are opening up some baseball and some football. We're going to open a full case of 2017 Topps Gold Label baseball. That's followed by a third of a case, which is 3 boxes of 2017 Topps Triple Threads baseball. Let's try that again. Topps Triple Threads baseball. And then a half case of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures football. So that's what we have on tap for tonight. And if I can get chat to load here, we'll be in good shape. Sometimes YouTube is finicky on my iPad. Sometimes it doesn't want to work with me. All right, so let's take a look at the spreadsheet for our first item up tonight, and that is 16 boxes, which is a full case of 2017 Topps Gold Label baseball, and this is break number 4, so the 4th time we have broken it, and this is the last case I have of Gold Label on hand anyway, so this is probably the last hurrah for 2017 Gold Label, at least breaking with me. So our eBay end date, of course, was tonight, 10/9. Our live stream schedule also tonight, Monday, 10/9 at 10:15 Eastern, which was a couple of minutes ago when we started. Team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. So I'll scroll down, give you a chance to see your name up in lights here, so to speak. And I'm guessing, guys, that Gold Label and Triple Threads, both of which are paid shipping, I'm guessing these two things will probably get out the door somewhere in the range of Thursday to Friday. Now, Prime Signatures football, of course, that is a little different animal there in the fact that it offered free shipping, and free shipping items go out these days once per week, and that's just to make it a little more cost effective. We save up everything you've hit for a week, and then it goes out the door. And of course, if you have another package going in the meantime and you had some free shipping items, so they would, hitch a ride and go with your other stuff in most cases. Every once in a while, I might overlook one and not get it combined with a package that's shipping earlier, but most of the time I would. So Astros, of course, won their series, division series today, so they have knocked the Red Sox out of the playoff race, and right now, from the way it looked the last time I saw the score, I'm guessing that we're probably going to end up heading to Cleveland on the Yankees-Indians series, because it looks like the Yankees are probably going to take this one. Of course, I would have said that the other night too, and they ended up losing, so I might be speaking a little too quickly. So Gold Label, it's going to have in it one, in each box I should say, it will have one framed autograph card, and then we'll have a bunch of regular cards and parallels and numbered inserts, or actually they're not really numbered inserts necessarily. They're Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. The most common, of course, being the Class 1 cards. Those are typically, if it's a position player, Class 1 is usually the player fielding. Class 2 would be the position player batting, and Class 3 would be a position player running the bases. Did I show you the inside of that? The pitchers, of course, it's a little different. It's, and I never can quite remember. I think it is maybe wind up is 1, hand in the glove is 2, and then after the pitch is 3, something like that. But anyway, they're all they all have different images, Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. So we will find a number of those throughout as well. Kyle, Triple Threads breaks after Gold Label. So I can't tell you exactly what time that will be because I never know exactly how long a break's going to take to get through, but in general, it is the next break on the lineup for tonight. Yeah, were you guys, Freeman, you might not have been on. I put up the spreadsheet and everything a couple of minutes ago. This is Topps Gold Label. This is a 16-box 2017 Topps Gold Label full case, break number 4, which means it's the 4th time we've broken the product, and it ended tonight on eBay just a little while ago. So that's what we're opening right now. Then that will be followed up by Triple Threads, and then after Triple Threads is Prime Signatures Football. So that's the general rundown once again for the evening. I hope, guys, to start moving some of these breaks away from eBay and onto a website as soon as I can get a website built, or possibly even moving over to Breakers TV or something, because I tell you, eBay is really, well, not only do they take a lot of money in fees, it's really just hard to work with because there are so many people that game the system. I've got a guy right now, he bought a bunch of breaks and then he stopped paying for them. So, of course, I had already shipped all the stuff that he had purchased and paid for, and he received it, no worries. Then he gets tagged with an unpaid item case because obviously he didn't pay for the next set of them, never did pay for them. So we got unpaid item scores attached to his account. So then he went back and opened up a case for every single item he had ever purchased from me that was still eligible to have a case open for. And so, of course, you know how eBay is. So, of course, he'll get all of his money back, and he'll get to keep my cards. And he had some nice stuff, and it was a fair amount of money. And people do that kind of stuff on there like every day. Of course, there's a lot of great buyers on eBay too. And I appreciate all of you that are great buyers on eBay very much. But there's also a lot of buyers who really take advantage of the fact that eBay and PayPal, you can kind of just sneeze and say you want your money back and they give it to you. Well, Freeman, I can't cancel his order. I had already shipped it. That's what I said. He had already paid. It had been shipped. He had already had it. Then he just suddenly stopped paying. And obviously I didn't ship the stuff that when he stopped paying, but then the fact that unpaid, he had unpaid items, then I guess is what made him mad. He never said what made him mad. He just, as soon as he got unpaid item cases, then he went and opened all these other cases. And then he apparently tried to open cases for the stuff he never even paid for. Sent me a message back, sent a message saying, oh, he didn't want any of that stuff. I mean, this was like a month after he had not paid for it. He sends messages saying, yeah, he doesn't want any of that. He's going to open a case to get his money back. And I was like, you didn't even pay for these, so there's no money for you to get back for an item you never paid for. So, once again, that just kind of shows the intent of the kind of person that I'm dealing with there, as he goes through and gets a bunch of stuff, gets all of his hits, and then as soon as he hits a break where he doesn't pull something good, then he goes back and opens cases and he gets it all for free. But oh well, that's the kind of thing that happens almost every day. I need to just get over those sort of things. So here we go. Let's take a look at the first stuff we've got. And of course, our base cards, as I mentioned before, come in Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. This Julio Urias for the Dodgers is numbered to 150. And if you missed me saying it earlier, on position players, when they are fielding is Class 1, when they are batting is Class 2, when they are running is Class 3. That's to 99 on Trevor Story. And then pitchers, I believe it is wind-up is Class 1, hand in the glove, Class 2, and then the follow-through of the pitch is Class 3, I think. That's a good one to look at and see if we can tell. Yeah, that is a Class 3, so I think it is follow-through for the pitching staff. Freeman, I don't believe we have blank backs in Gold Label. Not that I'm aware of any, anyway. This is Francisco Lindor to 50 for the Cleveland Indians. But of course, everything does ship. All the cards ship. So regardless, if we pull it, you're going to get it. For the White Sox, we have a nice little Moncada rookie numbered to 15. That one is 12 of 15. Nice low number hit Moncada rookie for the Sox to start us off. Gonzalez to 75 for the Dodgers. When a Bellinger rookie went by there a second ago. Hopefully we'll pull another Bellinger out of here tonight. Tyler Austin for the Yankees. Of course, we know the Yankees are after Aaron Judge in here. He's a redemption though, so for sure, if you see a gold frame, we know it's not going to be Aaron Judge in here. Bellinger is live, so he is live in the product, but Aaron is a redemption. That's to 150 on the Trey Turner. Nolan Ryan to 99 for the Astros. We should also find a relic somewhere in this case as well. Mr. LT Triple Threads has not broken yet. Adam Jones to 50 for the Orioles. And our hit again for the White Sox. So this is the second hit for the White Sox so far tonight. This one, Ronaldo Lopez. That Moncada to 15 is pretty sweet, though. Oh, Freeman, you got a Musgrove 1 of 25. All right, yeah, Musgrove is one we've been pulling. I guess earlier in the year I pulled a lot of Musgrove, and some of the later products as we got farther into the season seemed like he didn't show up as much, but he's definitely shown up a lot in 2017 baseball this year. There went an Aaron Judge Class 1. Chipper Jones to 99 for the Braves. Tanaka to 150 for the Yankees. Pitched a nice game last night. There's a nice little Trey Mancini for the Baltimore Orioles. That's a nice rookie hit for the Orioles with the Trey Mancini. Yeah, I mean, definitely the Mets are well represented, shall we say, in Gold Label, but honestly, so are lots of other teams. Gold Label, the key with Gold Label really is the sorting. If we get a case that has been poorly randomized, that can be a drag, because then we had tons of cards for just a few teams. If we get one that's been randomized properly, it's a little better. That's to 150 on the Kershaw for the Dodgers. And truthfully, that has been the case with a lot of Topps products this year. Some of them, they randomized very well, and others were just terrible in terms of numbers of teams represented. That's a Cody Bellinger Class 2. He's batting. And for those of you who jumped in late, I am expecting that Gold Label and Topps Triple Threads will probably ship on Thursday or Friday. And, of course, a different shipping date for Prime Signatures football. Jacoby Jones for the Tigers is our signature hit out of that one. Now we have to do the less fun part, which is getting all of our packs out so that we can find our hits. I like Gold Label. I think it's a nice product at a reasonable cost, and I always enjoy opening it. I was thinking about buying a little more of it if it was still out there, but the last couple of boxes haven't, or the last couple of cases haven't had the same level of interest bidding-wise that we had in the first few cases, so I probably won't, and we'll move on and start opening something else instead. We're pretty close to update. I think it is obviously not this Wednesday, but I believe next Wednesday is when update comes out. And that is our next baseball release. Which it seems late this year, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like update's coming out later than normal? Maybe it's not, but it seems like it is for whatever reason. So we have we've pulled Aaron Judge redemptions out of Gold Label. We've pulled Bellinger live in the product from Gold Label. We've pulled a nice little Ichiro 3 of 3 the other night on one of the framed autos. So we've definitely hit some good stuff as we've gone along. I'm hoping that this last case here won't let us down and we'll hit some fire again. Of course, oh no, that's not up for tomorrow night. I was trying to think. I thought I had another baseball, but I don't think I've listed it yet, actually. I meant to list some Inception, just single boxes. I don't have any more cases of Inception, but I have some single boxes, and I intended to get some of that listed, and I don't really think that I did, now that you mention it, or that I mention it. Got the release date for Elite Extra Edition, and I've forgotten exactly what it was now, but it's in December. So, I mean, it's always in December, but it's kind of, it's like the 6th maybe, or something like that. Well, you know, Freeman, I'm okay really with anybody winning that's left, because truthfully I'm a Reds fan and my Reds haven't smelled the playoffs, and I don't even know how long we'll all have to think back about that, but not recently anyway, or at least it seems like it's been 100 years. So out of the teams that are left, of course I like watching the Yankees play because I like watching Aaron Judge. We all like watching him belt them out. I like the Dodgers because I've always had a little bit I don't know. I've always liked the Dodgers to a certain extent, and that's because I lived in LA for a while, and so I had a rooting interest for them then. So I would be happy with them. I mean, I like the Astros. They've been so good all year. I like Lindor on the Indians. I'm really okay with anybody who goes forward from this point. Now, once we get to the final showdown and we know who our World Series opponents are, then I'll probably settle in and pick one or the other. Yeah, Red Sox. I mean, I like Benintendi, and certainly Red Sox have been good this year. It's a shame they got knocked out today, but at least they made it to the playoffs, which is still a good thing. I guess out of the ones that are left, probably Dodgers, Yankees, Indians would be my first choices. And then down the line would be the Cubs and the Nationals. Of course, the Nationals, man, they're like snake bit. I tell you, I think the Cubs might knock them out again. Nationals just cannot seem to win a series in the postseason. So, I don't know. That'll be one to watch. But, because honestly, the Nationals looked so well positioned this year. And the Cubs have been, honestly, kind of all over the map. Although better after the All-Star break than they were before the All-Star break. But even so, I'm surprised that those games have gone the way they have gone. So, I don't know. I don't guess you can ever count the Cubs out at this point. Or count the Nationals in, maybe more to the point. Because they do seem to be living under a little cloud when it comes to the postseason. Eric Hosmer for the Royals, 275. That was an Aaron Judge Class 1 that went by. And a Benintendi Class 1 as well. That is my old stack, right? Yeah, okay. I was just making sure there for a minute that I didn't have a gold frame under there. A little Dansby Series 2, another Aaron Judge 1. Class 1, I keep saying Series 1, but it's Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. Our hit here, speaking of the Cubbies, Addison Russell, numbered to 25. So that's the second low number signature we've pulled so far tonight. So we had the Moncada to 15 earlier. Whoops, we have Ryan Braun trying to hide there. That is to 150 for the Brewers. Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners, that one to 99. Ramel Tapia for the Rockies. Oh, you're saying Addison Russell's been in a lot of stuff lately, huh? Ichiro to 150. I hadn't really noticed a particular influx of, that's an Aaron Judge Class 3, of Addison Russell autographs showing up recently, but then again, I do have a tendency to just kind of remember them long enough to say them during the break, and then I kind of cycle them right back out of my head, so it's possible we've hit a lot more than I'm just remembering. Arrieta to 99 for the Cubs. Our hit, Ryan Healy, another one to 25. This one for the A's. So a couple to 25 and one to 15 so far. Nice low numbers. Some of these are numbered as high as up to 501. I think we've pulled up to 501. Whoops, my screen's trying to time out on me over there. Joey Votto was a Class 2 there. Buster Posey to 150. I think our relic is coming up here in this pack as well. Beyond our... I don't know why the parallels keep wanting to stick to the back of the card in front of them. Ozzie Smith to 99 for the Cardinals. I think we had already looked at all three of those, but in case we hadn't, there they went again. Our relic. Chipper Jones for the Braves. Game-used memorabilia. Numbered to 75. This one is 10 of 75. And our hit, Bradley Zimmer. Speaking of the Indians, that one is to 492. So far so good, I would say. Our last case, I felt pretty happy with our results. And so far, this case, I would concur that we've had another good case up to this point. Clemens for the Yankees to 150. Aaron Judge, Class 2. Whoops, we got Chris Sale for the Red Sox /50. Another Trey Mancini rookie. That one was a Class 2. Johnny Cueto /50 for the Giants. Our hit, Jose Canseco for the A's /50. That's nice. DCC is looking for some Dodgers, putting it out in the universe there that he's after his Dodgers. Trevor Story, I don't remember if Trevor Story is a redemption in gold label or not, Freeman. He might be, but I don't remember. The only one that I remember for certain, 100% for sure, that is a redemption is Aaron Judge. There are other redemptions in here. I just don't remember them all. That Judge is a Class 2. And there's Yaz for the Red Sox /75. I'm assuming by now the Yankees game is over, so if anybody happens to know the final score and you want to throw it into chat, I wouldn't be unhappy if you did. Aaron Judge, Class 1. I'm assuming that they won, but, you know, again, when I started a break the other night, you guys know how that game went. They were so far ahead, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sure the Yankees won. Oh, no, they did not. So maybe tonight it'll be different. 7-3, bottom of the 8th. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kyle. Diaz for the Cardinals. This one is not numbered. So we have 5 more boxes left to go in this case. So if we haven't yet pulled what you're looking for, here's hoping we find it for you now. Oh, and the Dodgers, 1-0 Dodgers in the second inning. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Freeman, why are you saying that the MLB postseason is very costly? In what way? What are you telling me there, my friend? Oh, MLB.com. I got you. You're talking about the merchandise. Oh, yeah. All of the stuff, all of that merchandise, doesn't matter who it is, MLB, NFL, you know, any of the, quote, official NBA, of the official shops, merchandise is always outrageously expensive. And even if you buy it somewhere else, like Fans Edge or something like that, it's still expensive because they've had to pay the licensing fees to the teams or MLB or whatever, so. Oh, you're not talking about the merchandising. You're talking about just to watch the games. I got you. So you bought the package to watch them all. I've only been watching the ones that I can catch on FS1 or one of the other networks. But so far, most of the things I've been interested in seeing have been on FS1. I don't know. I don't know what cable company you have, Freeman, but with me, with my cable company, most of them are showing on, I don't even know what FS stands for. Fox Sports, Fox South. I don't even know what. It's just FS1. That's all I've ever called it. And that's, so like the Yankees game is on there tonight. And they generally show at least some of the games. I'm sure they don't show them all, but I don't have time to watch them all anyway. Oh, you don't have cable. You have streaming. Yeah, streaming, man. I don't know about that. So I guess Amazon's streaming some football games this year, but maybe Thursday Night Football, is it, that Amazon's streaming? But I don't think they've got any baseball streaming. So yeah, I don't know about that, unfortunately. I don't have I have a Roku and things like that, but I use them more for other things, and I still go to cable for most of my live sporting events. Even though cable, gosh, they keep just raising the prices. It's like every time you turn it on, it seems like they charge you more money. But it's still the best place to watch live sports. Oh, you're not watching any NFL this year. Well, I'm going to tell you what, if my Steelers keep playing the way they played this last week, I won't be watching much NFL either. Oh my gosh, they were bad. So bad. I guess I'll just have to keep watching the Chiefs. Because they've been fun to watch, you know, with the rookie, with Kareem Hunt, and they're the only undefeated team left. So I've actually been watching the Chiefs a little bit. But of course, the market that I'm in, even though I'm a huge Steelers fan, most of the time, of course, CBS rotates in your regional games, and regionally, stupid Cincinnati Bengals are closest to me. And I call them stupid because they're our division rivals, of course. So those are the games I tend to get the most often, are the Bengals. So, you know, I watch them if I don't have anything else, but I definitely prefer watching my Pittsburgh Steelers when given the option. That is $275 on the Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Another Benintendi. That one I believe is going to be a Class 3. It's really hard to read that little writing down the side, so that's why I just kind of memorized what they are and gave you that rundown earlier, because it's nearly impossible to read it. Jose De Leon for the Tampa Bay Rays. A little Bryce Harper action for the Nats. That one too. Is that 50 or 150? 150. Just that one was kind of hidden there for a second. And then we have Joel's for the Angels, 250. The Dodgers game is in Arizona tonight, right? That is to 50 on the Yuli Gurriel for the Astros. Yeah, that's what, so, yeah, it's always harder, I think, when they play away from home. Well, here is your Dodger, but I know this is not the one you're looking for. I know you're looking for Bellinger, but so far, what we have for you is Andrew Tolles. So at least we have you a Dodger. So the universe did answer your request, maybe just not with the player you wanted. But we still have a couple more to find. We might get lucky and pull you another one. This is $225 on the Giancarlo Stanton. To $99 on the Jose Altuve for the Astros. Mitch Haniger to $150 for the Mariners. Oh, look at that. We're going to have a hit for the Pirates. A little Tyler Glass now. Let me just get these out of the way here. Nice little Tyler hit for Pittsburgh. Oh, you'd take Seager, too. You already have some Andrew Tolles. I'm sorry, man. Well, you'll have to, you know, sometimes you have to just sell off the players you have duplicates of to help finance another shot at the players you want. Cal Ripken Jr. to $150. We pulled some nice Corey Seager and Cody actually out of triple threads not too long ago, a break or two back. Sandy Koufax to 50 for the Dodgers, of course. Jarrell Cotton, he's another one I saw a lot at the first of the year and not as much in the second half of the year and the products that have come out later in the year for the A's. Yeah, the Sandy Koufax to 50 was a nice little hit for the Dodgers. We're rolling up on our last one. Good luck, everybody. Matt Kemp for the Braves to 75. And our very last one, that's for the Giants, a little tie block. So let's recap our hits. We're going to set everything up over here. And I tell you what, we will do a quick little run through of our numbered inserts. I'm not going to read off the numbers again because, of course, we've already done that. But, oh, DC, did you have, you had Bellinger, you had the Dodgers in the last gold label break? I'm getting ready to ship, in fact, it most likely would have gone today had I remembered that the, well, had the post office been open, which I did not remember until well into the day that we would not be able to ship anything today because of it being Columbus Day. So I printed a bunch of labels and it'll just go out tomorrow. And honestly, what tipped me off is I started looking, I'm like, why is eBay putting tomorrow's date on all my labels when I was printing them early in the day? I mean, they kind of switch you over later in the day, but usually early in the day they don't. And so then, upon further investigation, oh yeah, it's Columbus Day. Chipper Jones for the Braves, 10 of 75 on our relic. That is a case hit, of course. And then our autographs. Tapia for the Rockies. Addison Russell to 25 for the Cubs. Jacoby Jones, Tigers. Trey Mancini for the Orioles. Nice little rookie hit for the Orioles on that one. Ronaldo Lopez for the White Sox, of course, if I didn't say that. Also a rookie hit. Tyler Austin for the Yankees. Not the rookie they wanted, however. Moncada to 15 for the White Sox. Another good rookie. Diaz for the Cardinals. Jose Canseco to 50. I like that hit for you, A's. Bradley Zimmer, nice one for the Indians to 492. Ryan Healy to 25 for the A's. Ty Block for the Giants. Jarrell Cotton for the A's. A's are racking it up. I didn't realize the A's has as many hits as they do until we were recapping it here. Tyler Glasnow for the Pirates. Andrew Tolles for the Dodgers. And then we wrap it up with Jose De Leon, Tampa Bay Rays. Oh, free man, that Moncada is yours. Well, that is a nice one, man. We haven't pulled too many things numbered to 15 out of gold label, so I think that was awesome. Well, yeah, you did get a good deal because I think the Rays just went for opening bid, right? So, yeah, I mean, you got a nice little Jose De Leon out of that. I think that was definitely worth the price of admission. Next up, 3 boxes of 2017 Topps Triple Threads Baseball. This is a third case break, and it is break number 10. 10th time we have broken it. And this is a brand new case that we're going to bust into tonight. So what will happen is I will take all of our boxes out, all 9 of them. We'll number them, or I will number them rather, on the end, and then run them through random.org. And random will tell us which 3 we open tonight versus which ones we open up on a future break. And this is the last case I have of Topps Triple Threads. So this, of course, break number 10. Break number 11, I think, is already listed on eBay. Can't say that with 100% certainty, but I think it is. And I really don't remember if break number 12 is or not. 12 will be the last one, of course. And it really depends on, you know, sometimes I create the listings and I schedule them to start, and I will remember creating them, but I don't remember when they're supposed to start. So sometimes I'll say something is already listed that hasn't shown up yet, that I've created but hasn't gone live. But I think that at least the next break of this probably is live already, if not both of the remaining ones. I don't know. All right, so let's buzz over here into random. And we're just going to put in 1 through 9. We're only going to hit random one time. I don't think there's any need to do it multiple times, considering. Whatever the first 3 numbers are that come up, those are the 3 boxes we will open tonight. So it gives us 3, 8, and 2. So we will be opening boxes 3, 8, and 2. I may as well leave 2 and 3 there together. And then, of course, as I say, the remaining boxes you can look for in another break. Breaks number 11 and 12 will finish up the case and will also be the last of Triple Threads. Now, there is definitely still Bowman Chrome listed if you're into prospecting. We've got quite a fair amount of Bowman Chrome listed this week. There's still more that I need to get listed. And also Bowman Chrome Jumbos that will show up pretty soon. So we've got, and those are all breaking in full cases. So we'll have quite a few more breaks of that up ahead. Triple Threads, of course, you notice that each master box had 2 mini boxes in it. So that gives us a total of 6 mini boxes. Each mini box will have an autograph and a relic hit in it. So we're looking for 6 autos and 6 relics. And we will also find a bunch of numbered inserts typically. Freeman says he smells Wright, Story, or Stanton coming out of this. All right. Sometimes you get the feeling and it's right, you know. I mean, for me recently, I've had a couple of different times where, not breaks I'd bought into, but breaks I'm doing for you guys, where I'll think, as I'm sitting at the computer doing the spreadsheet, I'll think, man, I bet so-and-so is going to hit tonight. Wonder who has it. And then I'll look and see who has the team. And probably 4 out of 6 times in the last couple of weeks, maybe 5 out of 6 times, it has hit kind of what I had the feeling about, if you will. So I do believe sometimes you just get those, you just get a sense of what's going to hit, and sometimes it works out that it does. Of course, I'll tell you one of my favorite breaks we've done with Triple Threads. We hit those two deck of cards in one break. Like, I couldn't believe we hit 2 of them. They were so awesome. So I've of course, everything that we've pulled out of Triple Threads, honestly, I've been pretty happy with. I don't think I ever break this product that I think, I don't really love those hits. It just doesn't happen. Such a nice card set. And the hits are always so nice, but those booklets were sweet. All right, let's see who we have got. Ernie Banks, first out, to 340 for the Cubbies. That is followed by Masahiro Tanaka to 150 for the Yanks. And we'll have some base in here. There's Schwarber, Ryan for the Rangers, Jose Altuve. First hit out, the Rays, Blake Snell. That is to 99. Of course, your triple materials, your on-card auto. And at least they did give us 2 different color materials, so that was nice. Justin Upton to 18 for the Tigers. is our relic hit out of that box. Or that mini box, to be more specific, I guess. Buster Posey to 250 for the Giants. Francisco Lindor to 340, Indians. Don Mattingly, Chipper Jones, and Ichiro. First hit out, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. That materials hit is numbered to 27. Nice looking card. Our next hit, Alex Bregman, Astros, hit a home run today. He did. That is to 25, sticker auto and relic. Nice little rookie Bregman for the Astros. Roger Maris to 50 for the Yankees. Jackie Robinson to 250 for the Dodgers. We have Martinez, Honus Wagner, Carl Yastrzemski. David Price, Red Sox. Sticker auto materials hit numbered to 18 on the David Price. And then we have Bryce Harper for the Nats, and that is a nice looking patch, guys. That is sweet. Nice 3-color, big relic, and numbered to 9. It is 2 of 9 on the Bryce Harper. Nice little hit there for the Nats. Josh Donaldson to 340 for the Blue Jays. Maeda to 50 for the Dodgers. Beltre, Lindor, Jackson for the Yankees. And what did you guys say over here in chat? I kind of lost the thread for a second there. Oh, you're mathematical with the breaks. Oh, trying to figure out with the likelihood of who's going to hit. Evan Longoria for the Rays. That one is numbered to 36. You've got bat on the left and the right and fabric in the middle. George Springer, Astros hit again. This one is 250, sticker auto and material. Andrew McCutchen to 99 for the Pirates. Paul Goldschmidt to 250 for the D-backs. Pedroia. Actually, I stacked those in the wrong place. I meant to put them in our parallels. Pedroia for the Red Sox. Ken Griffey for the Mariners. George Springer for the Astros. We're going to have a triple hit here for the Cubs with Baez, Addison Russell, and Kyle Schwarber. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is nice. That is another relic to 9. This one is 8 of 9. And all 3 of those patches are just awesome. So Cubs, I think that's a really sweet little card for you. And then we have a redemption for Corey Seager, who we know is going to head off to the Dodgers, but I will checklist verify that. So it's kind of like DC called all these hits, but he called them for gold label. So DC, I hope you have them in this one too. I hope you have it in both breaks, man. To 340 on the Greg Maddux for the Braves. Mookie Betts, Red Sox to 150. I think that said 150. Yeah. A little Ernie Banks, Cespedes, Greg Maddux again. And there's Trevor Story. Somebody called Trevor Story earlier, so there he is for the Rockies. Again, we will checklist verify that. And then for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka, numbered to 27 on that relic. So we're going to recap all of this, but before we do that, I'm going to buzz over to the checklist, and you guys know how I do it with the checklist. Like, even when we kind of know who they are, like we know Trevor Story's a Rocky and we know Corey Seager is a Dodger, I still go to the checklist, so bear with me for a second while I get that done, please. And I'm not able to see chat while I'm doing that because I am on here on the iPad pulling up the checklist, so I'm on a different screen. I don't see chat for a minute. So let me get this pulled up. I wish they would tell us on here the same way that it does for Panini, you know, they'll tell you what a card's going to be numbered to, but they do not do that on Topps. So there's our Corey Seager. He is, of course, a Dodger, as we anticipated that he would be, because he's never been any other team. And then that just brings us to Trevor Story, who should be a Rocky, and there he is for the Rockies. So now we are all officially checklist verified. And if you don't know, the checklists are on Topps.com, and PaniniAmerica.net is the Panini website. I'm figuring most of you guys know that, but just in case. Okay, so let's recap. Trevor Story for the Rockies, the redemption, which will be in the Emerald Parallel. Corey Seager for the Dodgers, which is also the Emerald Parallel. Those are our redemptions. Then we have George Springer, Astros. David Price for the Red Sox. Nice little Bregman for the Astros. Blake Snell for the Rays. Tanaka, Yankees. Sweet little hit for the Cubs. Numbered to 9 on that one. Evan Longoria, also for the Rays. Nice little Bryce Harper to 9. It's also a very good looking card. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. And Justin Upton for the Tigers. I did not go through our numbered parallels, but I guess I can. I'm not going to necessarily read the numbers off again, but if you just want another look at the numbered parallels, we'll buzz through them. And if by chance there's a team in here that didn't get anything, literally pulled no parallel, no base card, no hit, no anything, I will still send you out something, so you will still get a package in the mail. This is going to run us right into some 2011 Prime signatures. That's also a brand new case, so we're going to be doing the same thing there that we did with this last one. In that, we will take all of the boxes out and number them and let random.org figure out which ones we open tonight. Oh, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you, man. Well, thanks to everybody, of course. I'm just saying Kyle happened to type in thank you, so I was replying to that. But, of course, I appreciate all of you that bid with me and break with me and keep me informed of scores and keep me company in chats. So, next up, 5 boxes, 2011 Panini Prime Signatures Football half case break number 41. So, the 41st time we have opened this one. Our eBay end date once again tonight, 10/9. Live stream schedule also tonight. We started at 10:15 this evening. We had maybe 1 or 2 teams in here with no bids. I see the Ravens is marked with no bids buyback. Was that the only one? I guess that was the only one. So if anything were to come out for the Ravens, it would hang out here with me. Otherwise, if it is coming out for one of you guys, it'll get out the door to you in about a week. The reason that it is about a week, all of the free shipping breaks, which this one is a free shipping break, now go out roughly once every 6 to 7 days. That's so that I can keep it a little more cost effective, and I can continue to offer things with free shipping that have multiple cards in them, and hopefully even expand that a little bit to some other offerings along the way. So to help keep that a little more cost effective, because we often open the same or similar products a few times a week, it goes out 1 time per week. And if you happen to have another shipment that goes first, sooner than a week, then I would just usually put your free cards in there, and your free shipping cards in there, and they would hitch a ride. That's generally how I do with my marker. There it is. It's generally how it works for that sort of thing. I'm going to make that one number 10 up there at the top. Why am I not? Oh, because that's 10. I was like, where's my other box? See what happens when I do it out of order? I can't even keep it straight in my own head. Oh, and you're out too, Freeman. Well, thank you. I appreciate you hanging in there. That is it for baseball. We have football on this Prime Signatures, and then that's actually the last one tonight. Is this little half case of Panini Prime Signatures. And let's get this up and rolling. Okay, we are opening boxes 8, 7. I'm going to have to write this down because I'm not going to remember that. 8, 7, 4, 1, and 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. 8, 7. All right, so really, if I reorganize that, it's 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. That I can probably remember. All right, 1, 4, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so there are our 5 boxes. The other 5 boxes, of course, will be in the next break, which will be break number 42 on eBay. And there is 1 pack per box in Panini Prime Signatures. There are 4 cards per pack. Sometimes we pull redemptions out of here. If that's the case tonight, you will notice that the redemption will have a printed expiration date, and it will be past that expiration date. But you do still want to redeem it. Put it in your Panini account just like you normally would. And if they have the card, they will usually send it to you on older stuff like this. You would usually get it in 6 or 8 weeks if they have it within that time frame, maybe sooner. If you haven't gotten anything from them on an older expired redemption and 6 or 8 weeks have passed by, then I suggest that you reach out to them on Twitter and ask them if they still have the card, and if not, what they can do for you. Because usually, if they don't still have it, they can work with you to substitute. Sometimes for the same player, maybe just a different card set or a different year. Sometimes it's an entirely different player. Sometimes they'll just ask you, who's your favorite team, or what's one of your favorite players, or that kind of thing. From what I know of them, when they substitute, they will do it on a value basis. So if the card that you redeem for that is expired, if they don't have it, and let's say it was worth $100, then they would try to replace it with another card worth roughly the same. But they won't give you extra. So, if you've got a $5 card that needs to redeem and you're asking for Ezekiel Elliott's rookie card, they're probably not going to do that. But overall, they're pretty good to work with you on it. So let's see what we can find here. Chad Ochocinco, the player previously known as Chad Johnson for the Patriots. Jonathan Stewart to $4.99 for the Panthers. Ron Mix to $99 for the Chargers. Our hit, Prince Amukamara to $1.99 for the Giants. Seems like I've been pulling him a lot lately. Colt McCoy to $4.99, Browns. I forgot to show you the back of that, sorry. Mean Joe Green to $4.99 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Daryl LaMonica to $99 for the Raiders. And our hit, oh wow, Jimmy Orr. Jimmy Orr to $75 for the Colts. That's a pretty cool little hit for the Colts fan. Oh, and did you guys hear Y.A. Tittle died today? Do you remember the player Y.A. Tittle from many, many moons ago? Passed away. Well, it hit the news today. I don't know if he died today or if he died yesterday, but anyway, it was in the news today. Andre Reed to $4.99 for the Bills. Reggie Bush to $4.99 for the Dolphins. Santonio Holmes to $99 for the Jets. Oh, I see a good one coming. Oh, it's not who I thought it was. But it is Alex Green for the Packers to $249 on-card auto on that one. I thought it was going to be Randall Cobb when I saw the colors. I always forget that Alex Green was rookie the same year. Bart Starr to $4.99 for the Pack. Brandon Lloyd to $4.99 for the Rams. Jay Cutler who maybe should have stayed in the broadcasting booth because he's having a hard time, to 49 for the Bears. Chad Greenway to 49, sticker auto for the Vikings. That's one you don't hit really very often. Gary Collins, 499 Browns. Larry Fitzgerald, 499 Cardinals. Lydell Mitchell, 499 Colts. There it is. Boom. How about a little Cam Newton, rookie on-card auto to 199. Yeah, somebody else had a feeling about that tonight, too. The bids went quite high on the Panthers tonight, and it paid off for you right now with that Cam Newton rookie on-card auto to 199. If you want a one-touch for that, or for anything that you break, that you get in a break with me for that matter, just shoot me a message on eBay. I'm always happy to do that for you, just at my cost for the case and whatever, PayPal charges to receive the money. It's generally around $3 unless it's a weird size case. Most of the time it's about $3. So just let me know if you want one of those and we'll work it out. Let's recap our hits. Cam Newton to 199, rookie on-card auto for the Panthers. Chad Greenaway to 49 for the Vikings. Alex Green to 249 for the Packers. Jimmy Orr to 75 for the Colts. Prince Amukamara to 199 for the Giants. And that's it for me tonight, guys. Tomorrow night, we have some Donruss certified cuts, and I don't remember what else, but I'm sure there's more stuff tomorrow night, too. And, of course, all week, always new stuff going up and new stuff breaking. So I hope I will see you again on another break. In the meantime, thank you so much for breaking with me tonight, bidding with me, keeping me company and chat and all that jazz. Hope you have a great rest of your evening and a good week ahead. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.